KnifeDope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Oh man, we got some shit that's going down today. That's right. You know I never shit you. Now, as I set this tripod up, I had intended on opening up what came in this box. This was a transaction that I did on Facebook, and I'm excited about it. However, shit has changed. You see, because as I was getting ready to set this up, I had something breaking happen. Breaking news, goddammit. Now, recently I had did a farewell video, a goodbye of sorts, to a long-tenured favorite knife of mine. And of course, that was the Mac 2 Mcnees 3.5 rendition. And, you know, a lot of people reached out to me privately checking on me, number one, to make sure I wasn't losing my goddamn mind. But there was only 2 instances that I would have ever considered moving that down the road. One of them, of course, I'd have to be hitting rock bottom. Fortunately, we ain't there. But there was another instance that would propel me to make such a move. And wouldn't you know that shit just landed today? This wasn't supposed to be here till Monday, people. And by the grace of the knife gods, she showed up early. And so without further ado, let's get to the dope. Today's unboxing knife is going to be this one. Quite possibly my longest tenured knife in the collection. And it is a Benchmade at that. This is the Mini Griptilian S30V sheep's foot blade shape. I just gave her a new lease on life. I swapped out her Omega springs, cleaned her up, polished her washers, and even threw a little fresh edge on there, courtesy of my work sharp. And yeah, she's gonna start finding the pocket a little bit more. So let's see what we got going on in this box. Now this is a first time for me. I have never done any business with this company before, but this may be something to this may be the start of a new relationship, so to speak. Now you're probably wondering what the hell it is we've got in this box, and so am I. So let's see what we got. What was it that made me pull the trigger on selling the Mac 2? Another goddamn Mac. Makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, shit. Look at it, look at it, look at it. God, it's such a gorgeous looking box. So let's see. First off, the transaction was done through these guys. USA made blade. They've got the, they use the Sasquatch as kind of like their logo. And we got another sticker. Be nice, Mcnees knives. So we're going to put that one up there. Even got a patch. All right, USA made blade. And we've got, oh shit, yeah. Now this is Gen 2 of the Mac. And they no longer give us a, a metallic COA. So that is a cardboard essentially. But let's see which one I got. Now these came in at $565. They left a little price thing on there. 100% USA made. As you can see, we've got the sticker to remind us of that in case you didn't know. And here she goes in the closed position. I decided to go with the tie matte finish, smooth scales. Now, the main reason I did that was, number one, I think this was the only version left. But then also, I'm going to go ahead and get my own milling pattern. Single form of deployment, which is a nice, robust set of tits. Woo! D-tit is dialed the fuck in. That's right, people. The Tonto apparatus. God damn, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. 100% USA made blade. Or rather, 100% USA made. Now, this is actually something I didn't know until, wow, look at that action. Until actually making the purchase, was this is a Gen 2 Tonto. I wasn't even aware that they were making the Tontos in Gen 2. So this is, that's exciting to know. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is the biggest difference, or what is the difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2 when it comes to the Mac? Basically, don't get crazy on it. They did maintain the core elements that made Gen 1 so popular. However, the updated version basically just builds on that already exceptional fit and finish that we've come to expect. We do have a few new improvements. Mainly, we've got the threaded standoff design. So previously, the way it would work is your hardware would tap in to the other side of the scale. So now we've got tooling on both sides. Also, they are giving us USA-made hardware when it comes to the cage bearings. We've got Delrin cage ceramic bearings. Previously, they used stainless steel bearings. There goes Old Glory at her finest. Now, we do have a dual grind. Got a nice flat there at the tip. So you're going to have a nice reinforcement for strength. And we've got that fantastic hollow. Now, something I'm noticing right out the gate with this one, this is definitely a lot thinner behind the edge than my previous Mac 2s I've had. I've had the 3-inch and the 3.5. So I was curious to see. I'm going to have to measure this because it does feel very, very slicey. Oh man, look at that. Right out the goddamn box, people. 7.6 inches is the overall length of this knife. So right in my sweet spot. 3.5 inches is in this fantastic Tonto apparatus. Now, as far as weight goes, we're looking at 4.4 ounces. One of the most drawing features of this knife is their ability to give us such great blade to handle ratio. They gave us this 3.5-inch blade. And the handles comes in, I think, at 4 inches. So, they crammed it in there. Such a great knife. I can't wait to start using this bitch. It's going in the pocket today. Today is Saturday, so that means it's Tonto Saturday. Now, we've got, as far as blade steel, it is CPM Magna Cum Laude, a.k.a. Magna Cut. So here we see the COA. Still wish they would have kept the metallic cards for your COA. I really, really like that, but, that's a small thing to give up. All right, let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gonna keep it all American. And we're gonna start out like this. The PM2 Tonto. So there you see that. How about the Koenig Arius? So here you see that Mcnees up against those. Let's do a couple more, shall we? How about a Lamia SPK? Next up, ProTech Mordax. So you can see that Mcnees is smaller than the Mordax. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. How about the Bug Out Killer, otherwise known as that Hogue Deca? Last but certainly not least, y'all hate it, I love it. We're talking about the Benchmade Narrows. And so here you see that Mac 2 up against those. I'm in love, people. I'm smitten. This has been a long time coming. If you have followed the channel, you'll know that last year, Blade Show 2023, that was my sole purpose, was I had wanted to get one of these in hand. They had just dropped right before Blade. I think they made their they may have even made their debut at Blade Show 2023. But I struck out. And then I struck out again. And then I struck out again. I had almost given up on this damn knife, But also, if I didn't mention it already, a big thank you to everybody who reached out to me privately to tell me that USA Made was making the drop. I think it was Thursday they dropped this, or maybe it was Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe it was Wednesday. Initially, I wasn't going to do it, because, hey, listen, shit isn't cheap. $565, So I decided that I was going to do it. I ended up buying it, and then I ended up selling that Mac 2, the drop point version. And it was well worth it because I'm happy. And you should be too. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something. Cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.